Well, singer Jessie J has begun treatment for breast cancer, sharing the emotional process with her fans on Insta.
Yeah, for more, here's our entertainment editor, Peter Ford. Hi, Pete. Jessie has been quite vulnerable and open since her diagnosis.
Yes, she has, and she's sharing a lot of it. And as she clearly says, I'll show you the easy parts and I'll also show you the hard parts. And clearly being famous and being wealthy does not mean that you are immune from all the stresses and fears and challenges that go with a diagnosis like that. So I think her real motivator is her son, Sky. He's just over 2 years old now, and he's the real force who is making her get through this. She plans to get back to work in a couple of months' time. She has had the surgery. We don't know the exact details of that, but she is now home. And just a couple of hours ago, she posted some of those moments, the highs and the lows of being in hospital, waiting for that surgery to happen. This is Jessie J.
I was imagining the sky saying, "Love you, mommy." And I was saying, I love you back. I'm so sore.
What are you doing? Are you eating? What are you eating?
Egg.
Is it yummy?
And we wish her well with that journey, and we'll keep monitoring her social media for everything she shares here on in.
You've also got an update on actor Bruce Willis's health, Pete.
Yes. Now, of course, I'm sure most people know he has frontotemporal dementia, and that was made public a couple of years ago. So now Tallulah has shared some lovely photographs. You can see in these photographs he's obviously very well cared for. He's smiling a lot. Now, there was another post a couple of weeks ago from another daughter, Rumour, and she actually indicated that he is no longer verbal, in that he's not communicating and talking. But they are pictures that I think the family, since day one when they went public, the reason why they have shared so much, the belief is that if they put these photographs out there on their own terms, when they do leave the house to go for medical appointments, etc., there's much less of a bounty on people taking paparazzi shots of him. So that's part of the motivation for wanting to share pics like that.
OK. Pete, let's move on. And Barbra Streisand has given a new interview making some controversial comments.
Yes, so she's on the publicity trail at the moment. She's got a new duets album that's dropping this week. She's there with Bob Dylan and Paul McCartney. It should be a great album. And she's also obviously talking about things from the past. And I guess the big revelation today, she's actually, well, A, she's revealed it. And secondly, she found out that she was paid less than all the other actors on Meet the Fockers. How did that happen?
How did that happen?
Yeah, now she says it was back in a day when women were paid less than men. I don't think that's true. I mean, I think it's true in certain workplaces, but in the movie world, it's always been up to what your agent can get for you and how bankable producers think you are as a star. It's still odd that she was, according to her, being paid less. So if they wanted to go back, she says, I am very peed off about this. She's not letting go. And if I'm going back to do it again, they'll be paying me a lot of money. However, she also said that she's 83 now and she doesn't want to direct another movie, which might sound a bit odd, but of course, don't forget, Clint Eastwood is still making movies well into his 90s. So, yeah, Barbara says her days as a director, though, are over. She doesn't want the stress anymore.
Yeah. Katy Perry has danced the day away with an Irwin.
Yeah, so this must have happened when she was in Queensland, because we know now she's over in Perth and Orlando's joined her. And of course, it's all about Daisy being on tour, their child together. And so you won't see Daisy in these pics, but I have no doubt that she was there at Australia Zoo when this all happened. And Robert, as we know, is going into Dancing with the Stars, and Katy thought it'd be a great idea just to give him a bit of an idea of the technique. Didn't quite go to plan. Have a look at this.
I heard that Robert Irwin was going to be on Dancing with the Stars, so I thought maybe we should do a practice round here at the Australia Zoo.
I love it.
You ready?
Okay, I'm ready. Yep.
Da 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 da. Okay.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
And then a dip.
And then a dip. Yep.
And a dip.
Okay, go.
Maybe stick with the animal.
Okay.
Good job. Good job.
Yeah.
So it'll be right on the night, I guess. And incidentally, I spoke yesterday on radio to a young woman in Perth who actually ran into Orlando Bloom in Hay Street Mall on Sunday with a security guard and with Daisy, the child, said he was absolutely charming, no problem stopping for a photograph, just not Daisy though, she's off limits.
OK, we'll need to see video evidence of that encounter, Pete, if that's right with you.
Yeah.
Thank you.